New York, New York. Welcome back to episode 3 of our New York Rangers NHL franchise mode series here in NHL 25. In last episode, we finished the first season simulation and ended it off here right before round 1 of the playoffs against the New York Islanders. Also, in last episode, we traded away Jacob Trouba to Montreal in this universe, but in real life, of course, he went to Anaheim. We got back, let's see here, what's his name? Gustav Lindstrom, just a random depth defenseman and a 4th-round pick. Again, if you ask me, Anaheim got absolutely rinsed in that trade. Like, no way am I trading for Jacob Trouba if I'm not getting any assets back, really. But, I guess I'm not Pat Verbeek. But, yeah, so we ended the season with a pretty solid record here. Actually, 47, 27, and 8. But, yeah, no, we're gonna simulate the playoffs here. We're playing the rivals in New York, the Islanders. We'll take a look at their lines, even though we did take a look at them last episode, but yeah, so it's exactly what you'd think it is. All of the same players that they have in real life. They didn't make any trades in the trade deadline. Yeah, no. You know what to expect of this team. Good defense, really good goaltending. And, of course, Ilya Sorokin in net. Probably going to win the Vezina. I mean, if we look at his regular season numbers, 924, 40 wins. Like, he had better numbers than Igor. So, probably coming against the Vezina goalie. So, yeah, I mean, let's advance next day. Let's start the simulating here. I mean, really, all I'm looking for in this series is we need to score goals. We need to figure out a way to score on Sorokin early, and there we go. Capo Caco 5 minutes in makes it. Then Michelli 2-0. 2 quick goals against Ilya. I'm mixing up my Russian goalies, but that's a good start. Outshooting them 11-8. Power play for the Islanders, and we're going into the second period with a 2-0 lead. And Palmieri scores on the power play for them. That's a bit unfortunate. They're kind of bringing it back here in the second period. Power play for us. It's a long one, 5-on-3. No goal. Panarin scores right after the power play in front of the net. Power play for the Islanders. It's a long one again, hey? Holy. Goes to nothing. Good penalty kill there. So, game 1. I think we're in MSG, but we'll check after the game. 3-1 to the third period. Shots are about even. Actually, they're out shooting us pretty good now. Matt Martin, the 4th liner, makes it a 1-goal game. Power play for them, they don't score. They're making a late push here. Gotta shut the door. Brodzinski makes it 4-2. And Panarin with the empty net. So, perfect game 1. We got 5 goals against. 4 if you don't count the empty netter. Panarin with 2 goals and an assist. Igor, great game. I mean, this is exactly who he wanted to perform. So that's very encouraging for the first game. Michelli got a goal there. Adam Fox is injured till... Oh, man, that's bad. Till May 3rd. I mean, I think that's the rest of the first round. Oh, man. And now our depth looks really bad. Oh, man. That is brutal. That's honestly the last person I'd want to get injured. Like, if it's Panarin, we can substitute his offense with, like, Lafreniere and Zibanejad maybe, but Fox, he's like our one of our only. He's our only elite defenseman. Like, okay, Andre Miller's good, but oh man, that's brutal. Oh shit, I just fucking best lined. Oh, I didn't want to do that. No. I had to go through and edit all these lines now. Oh, that's brutal. I mean, I think most of them are going to be fine, but you're like Miller there. Just make sure the penalty kill is good. What am I doing, bro? Hot potato these players. No. Capo, Zach Jones to the point. Capo Caco in the middle. Done. Power play 1. Sure. I do want Lafreniere there. And I want Zibanejad on the wall. And I want Trocheck here. Not Lafreniere. I hate how laggy the menus are. This sucks. I just want to simulate a playoff series. Filipino, get in. There he is. Okay. That really sucks. Adam Fox is injured till... Okay. It was May 3rd? Something like that. So yeah, the rest of the first round, he's out. Man, that might ruin our playoff chances here. I mean, we are still at home. Oh, shit. Okay, we lost 3-0. I'm going to blame that to menu lag. I did press up on my controller. Let's check out the box score. That sucks. You got to be really slow with your controls. You got to be really slow. So, just Plankov, McLean, Duclair, Holmstrom. So the depth scoring is coming, or they're depth players. I don't call this depth scoring. But man, shout out for Sorokin in that one. Now we're in what's the UBS Center or UBS Arena, not Center. So I mean, game 3 on the road. Series tied 1-1. Didn't score a goal without Adam Fox. It's not looking that great, I'm not gonna lie. Power play for the Islanders. Didn't score. Capo Caco makes it 1-0. Sweet. Lafreniere 2-0. Power play for the Islanders. Bo Horvat. I think that might be their first power play goal of the series. I don't think they scored one in game 2, and I know they didn't score one in game 1. Second period here, shots are pretty even. Pajot ties up the game. Oh man, I mean, we know the Islanders are a good playoff team. They have success. They got to the third round twice against Tampa. Like, this team knows how to shut it down, but they're leading in shots. Ian Cole makes it 3-2. Big Ian Cole goal. Panarin showing up in the playoffs. 3-point game in game 1. Shows up here to make it 4-2. Gives the 2-goal lead, even though they are leading in shots by a good amount. 5 minutes left. 2-goal lead. I think Igor can shut the door here. And we're going to win game 3. That was a close one. I want to check out actually the 3 stars of that game. I believe, yeah, Shesterkin, Lafreniere, a goal and 2 assists. That's wonderful to see. It looks like this is a bit of a goalie off. Obviously, Ilya Sorokin with the shutout last game. All right, chance to get a 3-1 lead in the series here. Big game 4. We get the 3-1 lead. We can end it in MSG. Vinny Trocheck opens the scoring 1-0. Anders Lee ties it immediately. Captain. Shots are in favor of the Islanders. Power play for the Islanders. Trocheck scores a shorty. There we go. I mean, yeah, we continuously are getting outshot in these games and still winning. Igor's playing fantastic. Second period, 15 minutes left in the second. We're still up 2-1. Power play for the Rangers. Power play goal, Trocheck, 2-goal game for him. Andersley, second goal of the game, I think. 3-2 for we're still winning, so 3 minutes left in the second. Oh man. Heading into the third with a 1-goal game with a 1-goal lead. Islanders still leading in shots by a lot. Igor shutting the door. Horvat makes it 3-3 tied. Power play for the Rangers. Our power play didn't show up, damn. Another power play, come on. Panarin, please. No. Oh boy. Looks like we might be headed to an overtime, and I say that, and McLean. Brutal. 2-2 series tied. Colin McLean makes it 4-3. Brutal. And that was a Trocheck hat trick there. What a game from Vinny. Unfortunately, a little bit, not enough there, I guess. Damn, it would have been nice to get a 3-1 lead there. They're tied 2-2. Without our best defenseman. Without our franchise defenseman. Game 5 in MSG. Romanov opens the scoring is it game 5? Yes, game 5. Power play for the Rangers. Didn't score. Shots are 12-7 heading into the second period. Man, we just need one. We just need one. Islanders, power play. Long one. Big penalty kill. I will say our penalty kill has been very good. Trocheck, just 4 goals in the last 4 periods. Like, cannot complain with him at all. Ties up this game. We're going into the third 1-1. Power play for the Islanders. Michelli, right off of the Islanders power play, makes it 2-1. Islanders power play again. They're out shooting us like crazy. Like, we are just letting shots. They're peppering frickin' Igor. Another power play goal by Trocheck makes it 3-1. 4 minutes left. 3 minutes left. Pollock makes it a 1-goal game. Panarin ices it. Oh, Andersley, I shouldn't have said that. 1-goal game still. Whew. Crazy third period. We come away with a W. Holy man. Trocheck has 5 goals in the last 2 games. Like, holy. We look at I don't want to undershadow, like, 909 isn't the greatest, but man, he kept us in that first and second period. And our offense kind of took over at the end, but alright, chance to eliminate them here away. Big game 6. We don't want to go back for game 7. Let's see if we can end it here. Just Plankov opens the scoring really early. Power play don't score for the Rangers. Another power play for the Rangers. No goal. Oh man. I mean, we're slightly outshooting them so far, which is different. I mean, usually we're getting destroyed in the shots on goal department. Power play for the Rangers. Riley Smith on the power play. Hey, he finally shows up. 1-1 series. Or not 1-1 series. 1-1 game. Halfway through the second. Shots are about even. 3 minutes left. And we are going into the third period tied. Alright, let's see what happens. Shots are even. This is a close game. Just goalies playing each other. For another power play. Like, they took how many penalties there? We don't score. Power play for the Islanders. All it takes is one. It's a 1-goal game. 3 minutes left. 2.5. Here we go. And we're going to overtime. Oh, man. We're going to overtime. I got to jump in. I mean, it says Adam Fox is back, but I know he's not playing. I hate how it says that. Is it because he's scratched? He's technically still on the roster, so... Oh, man. Or he's just healthy on the bench, not playing. Alright, overtime. Here in game... I gotta turn down the crowd. That shit is loud as hell. Sorry, not a bit anticlimactic here, but yeah, crowd volume. Should be good. Alright. Bo Horvat dumps it in. Schneider's back to get it. First pair defenseman right there. Barzal. Pass back to Dobson across. Nielsen. Brock Nelson, that is. Barzal back to the point. Dobson cycles. Dobson again. Has a puck. Shoots. Saved by Igor. Pass up to Trocheck. We have the man. Oh, VC. Almost had a breakaway there. Horvat passes to Duclair. Across the blue line. Loses the puck. Schneider. Nelson gets a turnover. Saved by Igor. Full pressure Islanders. Dobson on the puck. Shoots low. Deflected by Trocheck. Horvat gets it off a turnover. Nelson. Saved by Igor. Schneider. Kicks it off the boards. Up to Miller. Okay, Andre Miller. Trocheck with the puck. Trocheck shoots. Blocked. Dobson now their franchise defenseman. Up to Duclair. Passes to Barzal. Barzal in the zone. Shoots. Saved by Igor again. Cycles back to Palmieri. Dobson. Block shot. Ian Cole against the boards. Kicks it up. Kennard. I think it's Hedel. Didn't get to it. Pellick. Up to Pajot. Gets pinned against the boards. Kicks it back. Anders Lee, the captain. Pass to Palmieri. Shoots. Deflected in front. Lee. Saved by Shesterkin. Covers it up. Oh, man. I mean, our guys are getting points, that's for sure. I think that's 10 for Panarin in the series. And we're only in Game 6. Like, that's really impressive. Zach Jones puts it around to Cole. Gets hit off the puck. Palmieri has Lee. Oh, man. Terrible pass from Jones to Cole. Results in the turnover. Pass in front. Lee to Pajot. Or, no, just it was Anders Lee. That was it. And we're going to a Game 7. A bad turnover. Bad defensive play. And that's what happens when you get defensive injuries. You get the guys out there who maybe you don't want to play that many minutes. Is this a glitch? Okay, no. Okay, for a second it wasn't showing the score of that game. Adam Fox is fully healthy. Adam Fox is back for Game 7 against the Islanders. Oh, you best believe we're putting him in. Oh, they... Okay, that's confusing. They, best lines Robertson in instead of, what's his face? Lindstrom. Okay. So, Adam Fox is back. Wonderful news. Let's get him back in on the power play. Take out Zach Jones. You've been great, buddy. Swap him with Andre Miller. God, these menus are so laggy. I can't stand it. Swap you with Keandre. Penalty kill. Like I'm pretty sure I want Schneider and Fox. Schneider and Fox. Okay. Fox is back in. It's great news. I mean, he is our captain. We need our captain. Alright, well, Game 7, home against the New York Islanders. Thankfully, we do have our captain, Adam Fox, back in the lineup. Yeah, no, this is a huge game here. I'm expecting a battle of the goalies. Very close game, but we'll see here. And immediately Anders Lee scores to make it 1-0 for the Islanders. Power play, Capo Caco on the second unit there. We tie it up. Shots are 9-6 in our favor. Shots are about even now, almost ending the first. Oh yeah, it's a close one. Second period. Pajot. Oh man, Cooley ties it up. Third line is playing great. Our depth scoring coming through. We need the big boys to show up though. Power play for the Islanders. They don't score. Shots are still even. 2 minutes left. 1 minute left. And going into the third period, we are tied. Game 7. I don't want to go to another overtime. Power play for the Islanders. It's a long one. They score right after the power play. Matt Martin. A bunch of fourth liners scoring. Another power play for the Islanders. We got to stop taking penalties. We need one late here. Power play for the Islanders again. We need one late. We need a big one. Come on, Panarin. Come on, Laffy. Oh, and we lose in Game 7 to the Islanders. Oh, man. I mean, I said it was going to be a close one. Obviously, not the result we wanted. Came up against a strong Islanders team, insanely good defense, team defense, and goaltending. That's what happens. Our big guy showed up throughout most of the first round. It's just he wasn't there that last game. Let's take a look at the points here. Panarin, 10 points, 7 games, can't really complain. Lafreniere, big playoff series. Trocheck, 5 goals. Zibanejad, 6 points. I mean, you would have liked a little bit more production out of Michelli, but it's just there's not much we can do there. Missing our captain the entire series, except for Game 7. Shesterkin played great. It's just we gotta improve a lot this offseason. We have a plan here in New York, so it's time to go all the way up to the draft, and yeah, I think we have only about 5 or 6 picks, so it's not a huge draft. We do have our first round pick, which is what I'm most concerned on really hitting on, but yeah, so the Colorado Avalanche win year 1's Stanley Cup. Springfield Firebird in the AHL win. And the draft lottery here. Okay, so Anaheim's getting the first pick, Seattle second, St. Louis third. Yeah, alright. Let's get all the way up to the draft here. Retired players, I don't think we'd have any. But, Nick Bonino. Legend. Rangers. Yeah, no. We don't have anybody retiring. Quick is staying for another year. I think we're going to resign Quick as well. I like him as our backup goalie. All right, let's take a look at the draft board. So we are picking 25th. That's good to know. And then we have 4th, 5th, and 7th. 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. So, yeah, no, it's just this first pick I really want to hit on. So we're picking 25th overall. Let's kind of look and see who's projected. So there is no created players in the top of the draft here, which is good. Or no, EA created players. Okay, there is this guy. I don't think he's real. But, oh well. Let's go all the way down to 25th here. We do have this center who's a gem. 2-year ETA. I gotta say. Milton Gastrin. Center left wing, 6'2". It looks like he could be a 2A forward, but you know it's really hard to tell as it's not fully revealed. But Adam Benak, like if we're thinking what we don't have in our prospect pool right now, it would be a center. Yeah, no, I think I like that he's a gem. I mean, I feel like that just makes the most sense here. He should be available. He definitely will be available at 25. Milton Gastrin. Huh. Like if we take a look at our overalls here, we should see a jump. Yeah. How much does Capo Caco want now? Still pretty high. I don't really want to give him that deal. Othman's a 78. Perot and Butts are up to a 77. That's pretty good. How about EJ Emery has 74 still? Okay, so not bad growth overall. I mean, it looks like a guy like Daniel Butts, Perot, and dude, he wants 3.1 million. That's insane. Daniel Butts, Perot, Othman. It looks like they all could make the jump next year, and I'm okay with that. I mean, I do want to get younger rather than older. So obviously we have our first line wingers figured out, and then on the second line with Michelli and Zibanejad. I don't know where the room is. Like, I guess we do have that third or the second line right wing, or second line left wing, because Michelli can play both. And then we're not bringing Smith back, so let's take a look at our forward core here. So I think I want to keep the same third line of Cooley, Hedel, and Kako, and so then we just have Othman and Perot. You know, if I'm being honest, we only really have one spot open for wingers, and that would be Riley Smith's spot. And I'm okay with you know, with Michelli and with Zibanejad. I think I'd rather have like more of a shooter. So I feel like Brendan Othman should be that guy. He's 22. He should be making the jump to the NHL. He's a sniper. So a second line of Othman, Michelli, and Zibanejad. First line stays the same. I think I'm okay with that. The third line stays the same, and then I'm okay with playing Daniel Butts on the third line, or on the fourth line. But that leaves Gabe Perreault in a spot where maybe he's tradable. And I know we wanted to get younger, but I like my third line. I'd rather have Othman on that second line, and my first line is locked up. Maybe if we pair him with something in the offseason, we could try and get a younger center. But that's something I want to wait for. I think we know who we're going to pick in this draft. Let's simulate to our pick. Let's see who went before in the first. Yeah, so Higgins went to Anaheim, Martone to Seattle, Frondell, Misa, Schaefer. Okay, this is pretty normal so far. Nothing. Yeah, this is a created player, so kind Columbus gets a steal here. 80 overall sniper, medium elite. Yeah, he's going to be good. Hensler. Franchise goalie going to Boston. Joshua Ravensbergen. Sure. Eklund, Twang. Okay, Frondell. So yeah, nothing crazy here. I think we know who we want to go for. And you look at that. I think the Islanders went all the way to the Stanley Cup Finals. Okay, so we have our guy here, still available, and now we do have this. We do need some left defensemen. 6'6". Like, we can almost go for this. We can almost trade for this pick and also take that defenseman. Who do they want? Well, that's the question. You know, we don't really have that many players that I want to get rid of here that they want. Yeah, no. It doesn't make sense to trade for that. So I think we will go with our center. I feel like a left defenseman could be easier to find in free agency, especially a stopgap one just for a few years. But Milton Gastrin, he's going to be our pick. 25th overall. And so he's a medium top 6, two-way forward, 68 overall. I mean, if we're looking for like a Filipino replacement in the future, this is our guy. But as a top 6 piece, yeah, you probably want something a little bit better. But I'm okay with that. We need centers. Any center will help. And that just means like in the future, if we don't want Hedel. Like, he only has 3 years left. Like, by that point, Gastrin will be ready. So, yeah, no, I'm okay with that. We can assess that as the series progresses. But yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay. Now, I do want to see how that other defenseman, how he plays out here. Vilchinski. Is it Artem Vilchinski, 6'6", defensive defenseman. I mean, that guy's a beast, but at the same time, essentially the same value as Gastrin, our pick. It's just more of a team fit that we needed. And even if we traded for that Nashville pick, oh no, we would have gotten him still. Never mind. Jordan Gavin. That honestly might not have been a terrible pick for us. All things considered, we needed a center. Carbonneau, right wing playmaker. We already have that. Benak. There might have been better picks on the board. I might have threw that one away. I think I saw the gem in it. Is that Billy Smith? Hold on. Is that Billy Smith? Brady Smith. Oh, I thought that was Billy Smith 2.0 for the Islanders there. That would have been funny. All right. Even this guy, Cole Reshny, Cole Reshny, like that would have been even a solid pick for us. But oh well. Not the biggest loss. Like it's essentially the same pick. Like I'm not really kicking myself too hard. Simulate all the way up to our next pick here in the 4th round. See if there's anything that stands out to me. So this guy, but he's a real player. Like, he's probably not going to be very good. Luke Powell, and then there's a goalie, Elijah. I'm gonna try here. Neuenschwander. Okay. Elijah Neuenschwander. We don't have a goalie prospect. You know, I don't see. It's a 4th round pick. I don't really care about, you know, missing out on Luke Powell. You know, I'd rather get the guy with the massive name. Yeah, let's do it. Who's a gem? Could be medium elite. Let's see. Medium starter. So not the greatest draft, but Nguyen Schwander. He's on the team. Teague Vader. Teague Vader. Let's get Teague Vader. Medium top 6. Like with these picks, I'm not gonna hit on anything. Most likely, anyways. Our scouting isn't the greatest in year 1. We made our first round pick. That's what I really wanted to get right, and we didn't do that bad with it. So, Novoseltev, sure. Get on the team. Bottom 6, doesn't matter. 7th round pick. There is never anything. I say we get this low top 4. Michael Caffrey. Sure. This guy was better than any of our other picks except for the first, so. That's about it for the first for year 1 draft. Not terrible. Not terrible. Let's take a look at our coaching staff. Okay, so I didn't even know we had an A+ guy. We are keeping him for as long as possible. When you get an A+ coach, you keep it. We're going to fire all of our pro scouts here. This is just the way I like to do my my scouting. I found it is the best low effort scouting you can do in this game. You fire all of your pro scouts. You hire like the highest rated amateur scouts, and then you let them auto scout and go from there. Alrighty, player re-signing. So we do have some guys that obviously we want to re-sign, but first we're gonna release the guys we're not gonna re-sign. So Ian Cole, Riley Smith, Chad Ruedel, we're not gonna re-sign you. Jimmy VC, probably not. We have Daniel Butt coming up. Anybody over 30, I'm kind of okay with parting ways with. Riley Nash, that's crazy. All right, let's see what Keandre Miller wants. We do have $18 million in cap space here. 5.725 for 3 years. I mean, it's not ideal. But I wonder if we can turn this up. Maybe we can give him a little bit less money. Give him a 50% no team trade list. Can we drop it down to... Okay, we definitely can. Can we get him for 4.75 for the next 3 years? I'd do that. Capo Caco, see, that's more like it. 2.5 mil for the next 2 years. I'm okay with that. A little bridge deal for him. I just want him to end up being like a third liner anyways. I'm not really expecting much from him. Matthew Robertson, like, I'm not going to give you that much. That's a bit insane. I'll qualify you. Zach Jones, that's more on the wavelength that I want for a bottom pair guy. Ben Olivier Guru. That is not his name. Benoit Olivier Guru. Jacob Lecisions, bring him back. Not for that much. That's insane. You know, 26. I'd rather just release him. Gustav Lindstrom. Not giving you that much. Matt Rempe. For sure, I'll give you that. Edstrom, the scratched legend. Give him a, yeah, sure. A couple depth pieces here. Entry level deal for you. Korzak. I'll do that. Not going to try and pronounce your name. But you're coming back to the team. And Henriksen. Also coming back to the team. So Robertson will qualify, see if he accepts his qualifying offer. Jonathan Quick, how much do you want? See, I'm not really willing to do that. I wanted to bring him back, but not for almost 3 mil. Even Olivia Rodrigue, that's kind of crazy. Dylan Garand, sure. He's 23. Fringe starter, we'll bring him back. Is it Todd Boyko? Or Tristan? Talon. Not neither. We'll bring you back as well. So, any unsigned players? You're 61. Probably not. We'll leave these guys unsigned for this season. Start building up this prospect core. Any more in expiring? Hopefully, Keandre Miller takes that deal. He rejects. Unfortunate. Okay. Let's see what else we can give him. So lower this down to 5 mil. Give him the 50% no trade list. Okay, well, at that point, I'll just give him what he wants. Hopefully he accepts that. Robertson. Yeah, no, I don't want to give him that deal. So we got Keandre Miller back. We have $11 million in free agency to spend. Now, this guy. Okay, so that's the re-signing phase. We will simulate the free agency now and see what's in free agency. See what kind of players we can look to sign in the next episode, because I think I'm going to end it. Oh my god, okay. Mitch Marner. Oh man. That's a big name. Mitch Marner, Matthew Nyes, Claude Giroux. That's a big bunch of free agency losses there for Toronto. A couple old guys. Kuzmenko, I'm not really interested in. Vetrano, no. Jacob Chikrin. I mean, hey, for that, he kind of fits the window. 27 years old. Cam York, I'm sure he's an RFA. He is. Chikrin I like Chikrin. Yanni Gord, we're not looking for a third line center. Provorov, Gavrikov, not bad. He's a bit older though. Lindgren, that Utah didn't resign him for whatever reason. Okay. You know, that's on them. I can't force them to resign a guy. Grizzlick, yeah. No, in terms of left defenseman, I think Chikrin might be the best option. So if we're thinking like Keandre Miller would be on the second power play, but 17 goals, holy shit. That's pretty good for Jacob Chikrin. Okay. Backup goalie, let's look for that. You can bring Gorgiev back. Oh, man. Honestly, backup goalies, there's not much either. I'd rather trade for one at this point. Like, okay, well, yeah. So there's a few options there. We do also have some extensions to hand out. Oh, boy. Panarin, what does he want? 11 mil for the next 3 years. Ugh. I'm okay with that. I mean, we could probably get him for cheaper too. Michelli doesn't want to re-sign. We'll see. We'll see what he wants. We'll see what he's going to ask for soon. You know, all of these guys, Schneider, Michelli, they're going to get raises. Like, I don't want to go crazy in this free agency with long-term deals. I think I'd only want to get one. But if we get Chikrin, it'd be... Honestly, we could have Chikrin on the first pair with Fox. We'd have Keandre Miller, whoever works out better chemistry-wise. And then the bottom pair stays with Zach Jones and Mancini. I'm okay with that. So, yeah, I think Chikrin might be the move. But, yeah. We got a lot done this episode. You know, handled our first draft. Oh, look at that. So Trocheck actually has a modified no trade clause now. So we can move off Trocheck if we wanted to. And today, I mean, this year would be the best year to do it because this is where he has the most teams you are available to trade to him, or trade him to. God, I can't talk. But yeah, if anybody here needs a center, it's definitely something to think about. Definitely something to think about. Because it's not like we're gonna be able to trade Mika Zibanejad. He's got his no move clause, but out of all of these guys, I'm okay with trading trading Trocheck as well, as long as I'm getting a center in return. Oh, that's a lot to think about. Okay, well, that'll do for this episode. Next episode, we'll tackle free agency. We'll simulate all the way to the beginning of year 2. We might make a trade here. I'm not sure. We might. We'll send out a few extensions. We'll definitely set some off-season goals. But yeah, that's about it. I'll see you guys in the next episode.